Dang, today I had a rally like fucking Bane, bro. Holy shit.
Apparently.
Oh my god, dude. I have had this stomach thing all fucking day. It started
Yeah.
yesterday at like 5, about 4 or 5 right when I got off work. And I was like, okay, like I think I'm good. I think we're good. And oh my god, woke up this morning just awful. And Victoria was like, "Hey, Vivi really wants to go get ramen. Do you want to go?" And I'm like, I honestly just like when you're not feeling well, you're just like I'd rather just be home. Like if I'm gonna go to the bathroom, like I want to be at my bathroom. If I just I have
Yeah.
special attachments on the bidet. Like I just was like I need to be when things are going down. And so, dude, and like they left late. I was like honestly, I was like I don't even know if if I go if we'll make it back in time. And yeah, that was on me. I took a nap just to try to feel a little bit better, and god damn, dude. So usually when I go off stream, it's because I'm fucking around, but today if I go off stream, it's because I'm gonna be in the restroom. So I'm just letting y'all know I'm gonna need y'all to carry it tonight. But holy
Take your
fuck,
mic
yeah.
with you.
Oh, I will. It'll be like smell-o-vision. So thank you to everyone in the chat who stayed with us, and yeah, you guys were messaging me, so that was really nice. But yeah, we're here, boys.
Barely, but we're here.
Yeah, we just might make it.
Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there.
We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
He's got a billion toys.
You brought in the doll collection.
These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
This is the true form of lore gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collectingweekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big.
Hey guys, my name is Zach.
I'm Dean.
I'm Eddie. I'm Mike.
Welcome to this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. It's a weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting.
That's right. We want to thank everyone out there watching, whether you're live in the YouTube studio audience or Twitch. I think we still stream on Twitch. Whether you're catching us on the replay, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast at, because clearly we're one of your favorites. So thank you.
We have a great show planned for you guys tonight. In fact, boy, I'm really behind the eight ball, but let's check in with the chat while I get some things up and running. Let's see here. Let me get my slides going. Yeah, this was literally like a fucking last second start the show type thing. We got Toy Mafia, Sam Gist, Aaron Broverman, 12-inch Moose Stream, Trevor Weed, Ron E, Sean Forrester. Appreciate you guys just keeping yourselves there in the chat. Charlie, the Unicorn. We're gonna see Dean in some hot Spidey jeans. I don't know. I'd pay extra for that, honestly. I would pay extra for that. Let's see here. Alvin J. Sweet Alvin. King Dingaling. Mark Pearson in the chat. I love Mark. I miss him. Pedro Lopez, 12-inch Moose Stream. Yeah, I tore it up today, boys. I tore it up today. Domathon. What's up, guys? We have a pretty good show for you guys tonight, I think. I think we do. Dean, before we get into our pretty good show, we have a very special segment that we start off all of our best shows with.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Yes.
It's new this week.
Yeah. What did you get into this week? I finally got on a figure I've been waiting for since, God, like 2020, I think. It's Yuffie Kisaragi, Player Arts Kai from Square Enix. To go with my Final Fantasy VII figures. They released her in a DLC, and she had this like weird cloak on. And she gets rid of the cloak pretty early on in the DLC, but the figure they released for that was with the cloak, so it's like not her iconic outfit like this one, which is crazy because it was the same outfit under the cloak. I don't know why they didn't just make it removable, but I was like, I'm not buying it with the cloak. I'll just wait till they come out with an actual figure, and they did, and I finally got it. So super happy. She's great. I love Yuffie. Just because of the little materia. Yeah, so I'm super happy to add her to my collection.
Very cool. I like it. Is this the last member of the team that you needed for Rebirth?
No, they haven't announced Sid, but I do have Vincent on pre-order.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, that's a long ass wait time, bro. 2020. Holy fuck. 5 years. Been on a leap year. Let's see here. Mike, you got some Superman books.
Yeah, this was really just to troll Eddie a little bit.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
Yeah, this was just like an 8-page little solicitation thing. My sister-in-law works for Smuckers, who owns Milkbone, so they're distributing some free merch, and she actually gets to go see the movie early and all kinds of fun stuff. So jealous about that. But I'll tell you what, man, the Superman drawn in this comic looks way better than the one.
I was gonna say, like, that's supposed to be the fucking guy.
Yeah. So, yeah, we may be missing out, boys.
There you go. Let's see here. I picked up 2 more little boo-boos. I'm on the hunt, bro, for Eddie. Eddie needs one for his lovely lady. These don't have names yet. I know Lenny was named pretty quickly, but the names gotta come to you. You know, it's like naming a child almost. But yeah, picked up these pretty cheap. These are actually basically retail. I bought a few from this guy, and he's been trying to get the exclusive version. There's like a 1 in 72, and so he's like, yeah, dude, I'll just hook you up basically retail plus shipping. So pretty excited about that. Eddie, were you able to get any for the lives or from the drops today?
Nope, I forgot.
There you
I
go.
forgot at 5:30 that it was going live, so that's
There
my
you go.
bad.
That's okay. It's okay. They do them basically every day, but this was one that I think every once in a while when they have like a bunch, like it goes all over the groups, like, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Basically, every time I've met up with someone to buy one of these things, they're either about to meet or just have met with other people that bought other of them. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's getting pretty crazy. But
How many times have you met up with somebody to buy these?
I've bought a few, but then like Vivi's friends want them, so I've been buying some for her friends or for her to give to her friends. One of her teammates, they went to nationals, and I told the trio, I was like, if you guys get gold, because they really wanted them, I was like, if you guys get gold, I'll buy you guys each one. There's 3 of them, and they fucking got gold this week. I was like, fuck. So I had to track down a few extra for Wednesday, but yeah, they're going pretty good. And I had a pretty cool collector moment. We were at Hobby Lobby on the weekend and found some college kids with them. So it's going everywhere, man. Even Hot Toys is trying to get in on this. But yeah, let's see what we got here. We have the YouTube channel membership. If you want to join, you get some cool chat emojis and a little badge next to your name. You also get a different color in the chat, which is pretty cool. Team we're playing Did They Cause Baby the show where we ask and sometimes answer if the figure or character has caused baby in a Hot Toys form before. We have some ways to influence the show for our panel members that can spend some points to influence the show live. Hopefully we'll get some of those points spent tonight. Quick update here. InArt did add the table for Snape, which I think is a weird omission, but I'm glad that it was early enough that they've made this change. And I think they could have given us a fucking bigger table, but beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, we have a table for all the cool accessories, and I gotta say, Dean, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Be right back.
I wonder if it's like a specific table. Like, do you see the specific table in the movie? Because like those metal bands on the one leg is this like I said, like a specific table? I don't know. But
I saw those too. It looks like a bad AI generated table, right? Like we see those pictures and like the guy's missing a leg and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wondered about that too. Was this the only picture they had of the table? Like I was just trying to get like a better idea of scale, like to actually next to the full
it's 6
figure.
scale.
Well, touche. I just didn't know if it looked too tiny. Like not like width wise and stuff. Like if there wasn't enough
Yeah, it's
room for
definitely like an
everything.
end table. It's not like a full on table.
It's not like a professor's desk or something, but
Right.
So it originally came with all these accessories and
no table.
No table.
Yeah, you just like set them on the floor.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the table is definitely a good inclusion.
Yeah.
In fact, I feel like that was most people's only real complaint about this figure because everything else was so good.
Yeah. Was there any note on what it's made out of? I mean, not to be an ass, but like I know the Joker jail cell wasn't that made out of wood?
Yeah.
The floor. So I wonder if this is made out of wood or just some resin or plastic.
I don't know. It's a good question. I didn't realize that was made out of wood.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trevor says I didn't think there will be enough room on the base for the table. Yeah, I don't think so either, but I'm glad that it has a table.
Mm.
Yeah, I think for them to redesign the whole base is probably asking a lot, but
Do you need the table on the base though?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah,
Gives you another
Alvin
option.
Says, thank goodness I'm not collecting this line. It's turning out to be an awesome line. It's looking pretty good. Introduced into this line, we have the Draco Malfoy. Pre-orders starting June 13th. Like last week, we have gotten tipped off by one of our... What is happening here? One of our community members. We got some pictures. Let's look at these. So we got Draco Malfoy. We got that nice backdrop there, looking pretty good. I feel very... I don't know. I don't feel strongly that I like this portrait. I don't feel strongly that I dislike this portrait. I really don't know. I think like here on the right, I think it looks pretty bad. I think, here in this photo, I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. I think he's a bit more red in real life, and I think the hair color is perhaps a bit off. But I don't know. Like there on the left, it looks pretty bad. I do like it's got that little hand thing because he was shaking everybody's hand. This one I feel the worst about from the other characters that they've announced, the likeness. But I don't really think it's as bad as some people are saying. I'm curious what you guys think.
This is awful, bro. This is
really
probably the worst solicitation I think I've ever seen.
Wow.
I don't see Malfoy at all in these sculpts. Not even a little bit. Like,
oh shit.
I don't know who that is. That's not Malfoy.
Wow.
That's just some kid named Doug that goes to school.
Doug
there.
Malfoy, bro. That's a. I'm not gonna say it. It's a nasty word.
Yeah, I agree with
Really?
Dean. I think the likeness is probably it probably is the worst one that they've shown so far of any line.
Even worse than Hermione? Because wasn't she pretty bad
Yeah.
at first? Wow. Okay.
I never thought Hermione's was that bad. He looks like Hermione
shit.
with different hair. It doesn't
Yeah.
look like the actor to me.
Damn. Is it the hair? Or is it the sculpt? Is it the paint? Or is it
I
all
think
of
it's
it?
his face. The hair's fine. I think it's just the likeness. It's like his, it's the sculpt or paint or whatever.
Oh shit.
Something about it
Definitely
just doesn't look like him to me.
Damn, bro. Ah, wow. I'm off here, bro. I'm having an off day. Mike, is this the worst one, Mike?
I think, yeah, comparatively speaking, but
No
also InArt sets a pretty high standards, right? So,
Yeah.
honestly, I would compare this to the equivalent of the Yelena that Hot Toys teased last week. I mean, I think like in the right outfit, in the right setting, you know who it is. But I think if you take off, all the Harry Potter garb and accessories, I don't think you would know who the hell this is.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I don't
Shit.
I think it's not drastically off on one thing, but it's off just enough on each thing.
On everything, yeah.
Yeah, to where it's really not hitting well at all. But I think the biggest thing for me is just the expression. Like he almost looks like it's almost kind of like a cute yearbook picture kind of face, right? Like he should have that more evil, smirk or growl that he always has. Like he's right there on the left. Like he just looks like a dick who's up to some shit. And in the one on the right, he's just like, it's a cool picture. Need a little more evil in his eyes.
Wow.
Yeah,
the chat agrees, bro.
Is there a sculpted and a rooted?
No, I think it's just sculpted.
That's what some people.
Because
Some people were saying there was both.
Because on the right that looks sculpted, but then in the other pictures, some of it looks like slick back rooted. Yeah.
No, you're right. That definitely looks different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's unnecessary.
Isn't Draco Malfoy in the C tier Potter characters? It depends. I think in this movie he was, pretty important to the first few films, but I think by like film 4 he's kind of like a total back burner character. I mean, granted he does have some big moments in the finale movies, but he definitely takes a huge backseat to Voldemort.
I would say his character himself does, but the role his character plays, I think, gets more important as the story goes.
Yeah, Ron agrees, bro.
At that same time, he gets less screen time than he actually should. Like, I feel like
I think in one of the movies he only has like one or two lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Hermione punches the fuck out of him. She actually hit him.
Really?
She was supposed to slap him, but she threw a punch instead. So when he gets punched, it's a genuine reaction.
Wow.
It's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like it depends who you ask if he's a C character or not. Because if I was collecting this line, I'd want Hagrid before him, but I feel like some people may want him before Hagrid or
in this
Voldemort
movie,
or whoever.
100%. I feel like Malfoy's pretty important in this movie.
I'm not gonna lie, I want this for Fang. I just want Fang.
Yeah.
And that's what some people were saying, like, because we get Fang, does that mean we don't get Hagrid? But
Maybe
I would say that Hagrid
Hagrid
has more important movies, and I think this is a great way for them to get Fang out, and maybe include, like, what is it, Norbert, I think is the little dragon's name, or just some other accessories that Hagrid could have.
It was something like that.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that, but at the same time, the Snape
Granted,
isn't from the same film, so they wouldn't necessarily have to make Hagrid from this film either.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's more. I probably worded that weird, but there's other movies that he did more in than this one, where this accessory makes sense to have on the shelf with a Hagrid, but this Fang didn't appear, I believe, in every single movie alongside Hagrid. I think also I see people asking for Dumbledore. What's his name, right? But I think my question is still there from months ago, where it's like, which actor? Because there's famously the actor that was playing him passed away during the filming of the series. So it's like, do you want the first two movies Dumbledore, or the final Dumbledore, which I think is slightly more infamous in the fans' minds, though doesn't.
I think
quite
that's
match
why they
with
did
all
a
the
different.
kids.
Yeah, but Snape is from a different movie, so that's probably why they did it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I would say Dumbledore's role gets more important later in the films.
Oh yeah, he's hugely important.
I would just based on that, I think I would want a later version of Dumbledore.
Yeah. Damn,
I'm not
Dumbledore
chasing this
with
line,
that
so
little skeleton hand, bro. Richard Harris. Which one is Richard Harris there, Aaron? Is that the beginning one or the end one?
I don't remember.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, it's a lot to. I mean, it would be great if they gave you both sculpts, right? But then I guess the outfits might be different.
Mm.
And wasn't he played by Jude Law in the movies?
Yeah.
It's like all over the place.
Yeah, and the Fantastic Beasts.
I like those movies. Rob says, I'm Draco Malfoy. I'll tell you which figures to buy and those to stay away from. I like that. I mean, how deep are they going to go with this line, right? Because there's, like Bellatrix Lestrange, there's Voldemort, there's Professor Quill, which I don't think really needs to be made, but, if you're going heavy into this first movie.
Sirius Black?
That'd actually be pretty cool, and you can give him another dog, too.
Yeah.
There we go.
That is Sirius Black, that is.
Playing that clip when it gets announced.
You have to do Voldemort. I mean, that would be silly not to.
Yeah, but you'd be looking at like the end movie, right? When he finally gets his body back.
Yeah.
Like the last two movies.
Yeah, you can even have the little shrivel up one as an accessory.
Wow.
Under a bench.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, but there's other characters like Dobby that like obviously wouldn't make sense to come with the super young Harry, but it's like, what character would you include him with, or just make a second Harry?
If they do Malfoy's dad.
Oh, that'd be Lucius. That's not a bad one.
Yeah.
The little 1/6 sock.
Forgive my ignorance, but how important is Dobby?
I mean, hugely important.
Well, in the second movie, right? It's the second movie.
I don't remember which movie it is, but like, I mean, he's basically there the whole time, and then he passes away saving Harry.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks.
No, you haven't seen that movie?
I've never seen.
Oh, dude,
I don't remember.
It's really good.
I think I just haven't seen part 2 to the last movie, but I don't really care to go back.
I think that happened. I think
it happens before that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Those movies get they're like fucking like fun movies, and it gets fucking dark. It's like Rebels, dude. It gets dark fast, bro.
What?
Fucking dork fast, bro. The fucking terrorist attacks and shit. It gets crazy. Speaking of crazy, Kit Fisto blogger photos. That guy looks pretty fucking good. He looks pretty good. Yeah, there you go, Rod. It's a big character. I think it looks fine. I don't think it looks amazing, but it's also not a figure I'd ever be remotely interested in. But I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I like Kit Fisto a lot. I miss Jedi robes, right? Which I feel like they have a lot of experience with now. So, I mean, really all you had to really worry about was the head sculpt, and he's an alien, so it's not really like you have to nail a likeness like, let's just say is, Harrison Ford, it's like you're gonna know if it's off. This one is like, it's an alien guy, he's got a green face. I know his look changes from movie 2 to movie 3.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like very different in episode 2.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
It's like Kim K before and after, bro.
Yeah. So this is a pretty good look, and you get the Clone Wars optional parts, which is really cool. They didn't have to include that since it's branded episode 3. So I think that's really cool. And he did not cause baby. So there you go.
This alien looks a lot like the alien from Men in Black 2.
Oh, yeah.
The baby alien that he gives birth to.
He does a lot.
Oh, I never thought about that. That's
but
good,
I think it turned out great. I love the detail in the head sculpt. I really like the way he looks with the Jedi robe on. That's probably how I'll display him, because I have this guy on pre-order. The only thing that bugs me is the stubby neck, but I guess he had a stubby neck in the movie. It just the way it looks on the right, I don't like. I like the way it looks with the robes on, because I feel like it balances out better. But yeah, the way it looks on the right, I don't like it a lot. But I'm wondering if that can be futzed with at all, or made to look a little better. But still happy. And then, does he have split cut boots while still being pleather boots? That's pretty cool if they are.
Is that?
I don't think so.
There's a line there that's folded, but I don't know if it's just folded over itself or if it's like
I don't know.
pieces.
That's a good question.
He'd be the first, right?
I think it might be 2 pieces.
Yeah, that would be amazing if it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not putting stress on that material.
They'll give him split cut boots, and they'll never do it again. Too much.
That's some shit they would pull. How does they not cut his tentacles off? Swinging the lightsaber around.
He's a
On
master,
accident.
dude. Come on. Jedi
They're
master.
pretty heavy, dude. They don't really flow around
Yeah,
too
they're
much
not
unless he's in
flopping around.
water.
Yeah.
Great Clone Wars episode too.
They only
Dude,
go up when he
great
gets
Clone
excited.
Wars.
Wow.
Happens to the best of us.
One could be so lucky.
Is there static in the air, or are you just happy to see me?
I actually missed out on this one, and I was kind of kicking myself for it, seeing how some of the other figures, like the Kenobi version of the Clone Wars and the Mace, have kind of held their value, if not gone up a little bit. But I actually got a waitlist conversion email on him last week, so pulled the trigger. So I'm pretty stoked to see him coming out soon. So yeah, looking forward to it. Although I was wondering when I was looking at this when I was putting the order in, what do you think the purpose is of that armor just on the forearm and the hands, like, and nothing else? You know what I mean?
So they don't
Like,
drop their lightsaber, bro.
I mean, it's like anything that's going to hit his forearms should be able to be deflected by the lightsaber. Just seems kind of silly. I still dig it, but you know, trying
Maybe
to put
that's what
logic
it
in
is for Blaster.
Star Wars.
In case they don't have the lightsaber up and they can like.
Maybe
But that armor doesn't really.
Well, that's
protect
also
against
where they would
Blaster either, right?
Probably. Well, I think the Jedi one is a bit more durable, right?
I don't know. I know
I don't know, I'm
stormtroopers
just
die
making
when they
shit
get
up.
shot. So
Man, I was watching Andor and I just kept thinking, why the fuck do they bother putting on armor? Like, it
Well,
doesn't.
you were watching Los Angeles, bro. You weren't watching Andor.
No. It was the prequel
Wow.
of that.
Damn, dude. Marco's on TV right now, bro.
wow.
That's awesome. I don't want to like pull it up, but it's pretty funny. Singer, like he's on the wrong live show, bro. Let's.
Am I gonna be able to watch that after the show?
I'm trying to find when he starts talking because he's like front and center, bro. Look at this dude, bro. I'm trying
Does
to see.
he talk more on the TV than he does on the stream?
I think he said this or that, like like this.
Oh.
My camera's not on. He went like this. Oh wow, he's so famous, bro. It's like we know this guy, bro, and he's there doing real work, dude. We're doing nothing. We're watching
one's
him.
watching.
We should just watch him.
We're
on
doing the
this
Lord's work.
Wow, he's talking, bro.
What channel is he on? I don't have cable.
I'll put it in the private chat.
C-SPAN.
Wow, bro. Wow, that's crazy, bro. I'm
I
gonna
was
give
on the
him
news
points, bro.
once. They asked me how I feel
No.
about gun control.
What did you say?
I said, "Yeah, I don't really have any."
Damn, he's
major
got a
feeling
nice
about it."
suit on too, bro. Here, let me. I think this. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's appropriate. Dude, he's famous. Dude, he's chatting it up, bro. What is he saying? Wow. I'm sorry. I messed up what
This
he
is
was
some
saying.
white
God
guy
damn
on
it.
my screen.
Yeah, it's just a white guy.
Oh, did that not work? Oh, well, no. Yeah, well, he's talking in the past. Like, I had to scrub the video.
You had to scroll
yeah.
back.
Yeah, you had to scroll back. I think we should
It's
just
a
do that now.
fucking 9 hours, 11-hour stream, 12-hour stream.
I scrubbed back like 2 hours, and he was talking, and then apparently he talks again.
I see him sitting there. It's a
Oh,
clean
he's
suit
look,
he's
he's
got on.
chatting. Yeah, he's front and center.
I don't see him.
I wonder if he says calculus, like he always says on this show. The
How
Is he
far
calculus.
trying to
back do I
control the
have to go?
message?
Nazi
2.5
soldiers
hours.
In a soccer
Here, look.
jersey.
Let's see. Yeah, they're doing all. They're baking and shit. There's all kinds of stuff going on. It's madness. It's absolute madness. Look here. I'll pull this up. Look at this dude. I think this is a pro. This is fine. Look at the handsome he looks, bro. The best of all of us.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, he's getting shit done, bro. We're doing fucking around today, bro.
Gained
It's
a
a
little
shame
weight.
he
I
doesn't
think.
have a little CW.
I know, right?
Him
A little
on his-
lapel.
Oh, yeah, there
Yeah.
is.
What the hell?
Oh, is he talking again? Damn, dude. We should just
No,
watch
I
it, and then when
scrolled
it
back to 2.5 hours.
when it ends, we'll time it, see if he comes on, see if he's fucking doing other things,
Should we just flip to that
He's a
while you go to the
fucking-
bathroom, Zach?
Dude, actually not a bad idea. Although his mic is like blown out right now, so he's got to
hate
check
to
his
see it.
levels. Yeah, he needs a
Hate
bowl
to
of
see
time. Let's.
I would
God,
probably kill myself
really,
if I had to do this.
I really want to pull it up, but I think that's crossing the line. Let's see. We got the Hono blue and red Wolverine released. I feel like I thought this was released a long time ago, but I guess I'm not correct there.
The masked version was released. This is the unmasked.
And
Thank
the
you
brown
for that.
suit.
I'll give you a point for that.
Oh yeah, the brown one. Yeah.
Let's get our points up.
I have this
Actually, I'm
on
gonna give Mike
pre-order, but I don't really
some
want
points
it anymore.
for contributing. I don't
Really,
like the
Eddie?
portrait.
Yeah, I don't know.
Am I crazy, or does the portrait look really weird?
I don't. It sits high on his neck, I think. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't like it.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, the shoulders sit real low.
Yeah. Like, normally I like traps, but I feel like these traps, something's weird.
Pause, bro. Pause.
Yes.
Oh, he's gummy.
I like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, you do.
It's too bad they didn't fix the trunks, though.
I know.
Still wearing that banana hammock.
Yeah. Doesn't something with the neck look weird? Do you have it on
I
pre-order,
think
Mike?
so.
Yeah, I do.
You think it's good?
I didn't really watch the video. I just saw that the sculpt, and I actually like the head sculpt, like the portrait.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd have to watch it again to really get a feel for that. I'm trying to think. I assume it's the same as the other one. I have the brown suit.
Damn, they disabled live stream chat, bro. We could have been chatting it up in the live stream.
Like, it looks
Is
good
the
right there,
head
I
too
think.
small?
I think it's the metal of the shoulders kind of cutting in too low.
Maybe.
I just don't like the expression.
Also,
I feel
the
like the
wrinkle
head
of
is a
the
scale small.
It's fucking
Also
Mel
the-
Gibson, bro.
the mask flap that you put on his neck, I feel kind of hides the progression of going from shoulder to trap to neck, and so it just looks like
Yeah.
really weird.
Well, there you go. There you go. Let's see. Where do we go from here? We have. Oh man, I hate the way the StreamYard works. We also have the ballerina by Hot Toys. There's really nothing to show there. They just have a 1/6 scale figure coming soon.
Wanted to
Yeah,
arm us.
maybe.
That
Could
maybe.
maybe to what? You don't know
It
if it's
did
John
make a
Wick?
lot of money opening weekend, so
That's
It
never
didn't?
stopped them.
no.
You kidding me? They made all those fucking Power Ranger toys.
Yeah.
Man.
And then there's people trying to say that they're just going to do a John Wick version
That would be
from
terrible.
this movie.
That would be awful.
And not do Anna de Armas.
That would be awful, bro.
That'd be amazing.
I think it would say John Wick from Ballerina, not Ballerina from the world of John Wick if they were doing John Wick. I feel like
But is
that's
that-
the,
is that
that's
how the movie's
branding
titled?
Yeah, that's how the movie's titled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still feel like they would have said John Wick from Ballerina.
I agree. I think it's a stretch that they just
John
do
Wick from the world of John Wick, ballerina.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So is he
John
actually in this movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
for like
No
a
shit.
scene.
I haven't seen
Oh,
it
shit.
yet though.
I get a timeline. I think
He's in the
I
trailer.
saw it takes place
Yeah,
after the third one, but before the last one.
Interesting.
Yeah, because isn't what's his face in this movie too? The blind guy.
Kane?
I don't think Kane's in it.
Oh.
I mean, it could be, but I don't remember seeing him in any of the teasers. I thought they were talking about doing a Kane prequel movie at some point that too, but I don't know.
Ben says it opened to more money in the first weekend than John Wick 2 did.
Well, if Ben wants to say it, he should be on the show.
Wow! He told me he had a lot to do today.
Just kidding, Ben. I love
apologized
you.
as well. How dare you? Minus points for Mike. Let's see here.
Ooh. You guys haven't talked
damn.
about this yet?
Age of No, I think this came out Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Age of Apocalypse. Wolverine. I really do not like this sculpt. I also haven't gone back to check if it looks good or not. My mind's eye, I don't like it. I also think that, I don't know. Because the actual Wolverine from this movie is an artisan, right? It's a regular release, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's...
This is the first artisan Wolverine.
I don't like that. I do not like that. And this one was up for a while. End of the day, it was still up for pre-order. I don't need this. Oh,
yeah, I feel
on,
like
Ben.
this
How
is
dare you.
for the people who really give a shit about what this is. I don't Age of Apocalypse or whatever. I don't know what that is.
It's a comic one.
So to put it on an artisan, I think kind of makes a lot of sense because not everybody's gonna want this. It's for a very select group of people. Like if you'd done like regular Wolverine artisan, I think it would have pissed off a lot of people. And the fact that this kind of stayed up for sale for a long time kind of shows you that there's not really a market for like a general release for this guy. So I think it was smart.
I think it looks really good. I think the sculpt actually looks better with all the hair. Because their Wolverines are good. None of them are really like amazing sculpts, like likeness wise. They're close, but this one I feel like with the hair, like that's dead on him to me. So I think it looks really good, and I think the suit and the body they made for it are really good too. It's a really good figure. I pre-ordered it. I still don't love artisan hair, but I need this figure. I need every iteration of Hugh Jackman Wolverine they do. So,
do you love it from the comics, or do you love it?
No, I like it from. I never read Age of Apocalypse. I just like the movie, and I just love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. So I'd get any version of him that I could. But, I don't know that they will do more versions of him, because maybe Patch. I would think maybe Patch is the only other, or the brown suit.
They'll do the brown suit.
Patch in the brown suit probably, but I don't know that we'll get like him sacrificing himself. I don't think we're gonna get Wolverine either. Yeah. I would love to get Wolverine, but I don't think they're gonna do it. But it's sick. I'm glad that I was able to get one. I'm glad it was available for anybody that wanted it, because I think it came out really good, dude.
So I feel like I am the person that this was made for. I read all of the Age of Apocalypse books when they came out, mid-90s, back when comics were probably at their peak. Read all of them, loved the stories, was stoked to see the figure in the movie. But I did not purchase this because I can't stand the way the hair looks on this. I think the sculpt looks great. I think the beard looks great, but the hair itself, that kind of lion mane look to it, I think it looks ridiculous. If they'd have made it more comic accurate, actually gave him kind of the wings, that he styles his hair into, I think it would have been incredible and I would have got it. But I just hate what they did with the hair. And I know people are talking about like, well, you can futz with the hair and make it look like that. I've told you guys before, I'm not touching artisan hair from Hot Toys. I feel like the minute you start messing with that, it's just going to start falling out and you'll see glue everywhere, patches all over the place, and it'll look bad. So I passed, which is kind of disappointing. But again, for that price, when the real appeal is the hair, and that's the one thing that I hate from the figure, it wasn't worth it to me. So, and I didn't really like the way the suit looked. I think it looks too, I don't know, plasticky, too clean. I mean, that was a pretty dark future. I would have maybe seen it a little weathered up a little more, a little more damaged or something. Can't really remember how well it looked in the film, but yeah, it's a mess. I wish they would put that beard on the other Wolverine sculpt, because that'd be fantastic, but that's about it for me.
Yeah,
I don't know if Zach is back or not. There he is.
Sorry. I just don't like the portrait. Did this one sell out? Let me look.
It did. Yeah,
it did.
It did eventually. Yeah.
Gotcha.
In that day. It did in that day.
Yeah.
Up next by Hot Toys, Peter Parker Last Stand suit. I really don't like this. The Marvel Legends was not great. I don't know. I believe this is pleather. I'll double check here in a second. But this is just going to be one of those figures that I think is going to be so restrictive that I just feel like this is going to be a 2 years down the line, an absolute nightmare of a figure to have on the shelf. Like, if you buy this, just do yourself a favor and just fucking go on Toy Anxiety and buy another jacket. Keep it in dead stock because you're gonna need it. Yeah, even in like the promo pictures, there's like little spots of like some weird stuff on the pleather. It's like, I just don't have a lot of faith in this being a thing. You do get the Oscorp canister, which is kind of cool, but I don't know. I'm not like the biggest fan of. I've seen the videos on like the comic summary of this, and yeah, I just don't think it's really gonna be a good figure, to be honest.
It's just like a weird suit design. It's almost like Spider-Man Noir, or like, it just doesn't make sense in terms of like a Spider-Man suit. He's wearing like blue jean or black jeans and a leather jacket. Like he was out riding his Spidey cycle or something. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's such a, I don't know who this is for, but I'm sure someone out there is excited. I don't like it.
Every Spider-Man release is gonna come with those arms now.
Yeah, it seems like it.
That's crazy. I like the design of the head sculpt. I like that you could see the wrinkles in the mask. Like, that looks really good. But yeah, like you guys are saying, I just don't like the suit design in general. Like, it's called the Last Stand suit, and I feel like this is the first suit. Like, it's the least tech suit, you know? Like, it's just thrown together. Yeah. So, kind of like how he throws his suit together in the movie when he's wrestling in the first movie. And, like, I don't get it. I like the colors, you know? But, yeah, just the overall design is, I'm not digging it.
Yeah, there's really nothing here that appeals to me either. I am curious, though, how are they covering up the holes in the back of the suit? You know, because on the other ones they had the hard plastic, but here,
I don't know.
There's nothing. So how do the arms attach?
The jacket probably goes. You think, or it's a swap out jacket, probably.
I don't know.
Because
what's that pitch?
Or they're magnetized.
In the middle?
That'd have to be one strong ass magnet, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're magnetically attached, is what it says.
Ooh.
You're gonna fuck the shit out of that jacket in the back.
That's pretty cool. If it works, I feel like those arms are too heavy. I've never had those. I've only ever had the
pretty
one.
Pretty
so
hefty,
I don't know how
bro.
heavy they are.
And there's a lot of torque on them when you move them. I don't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not only that, but like so that one's sticking up like to the right corner, right?
That's
you would think with a magnet
force.
it's going to start to twist down.
Yeah, magnets don't lock in really.
That's interesting.
That's pretty cool though. I'll
cool.
give them that. That's pretty cool.
Has potential to be cool, but we'll see. It's a shame they wasted on this figure.
Right.
If it works, I say they should start figuring out how to use that material or that magnet system for every single figure and start doing magnetized flight stands. So you don't have to
100%.
damage your figure anymore.
That'd be pretty dope. Yeah, because you'd need like, I mean, even like the neodymiums, Mike. Like, I feel like those wouldn't be strong enough. Like, you have to have a massive magnet in the body and then a pretty chunky magnet in the pincer.
Yeah, because even if they have something strong enough to hold up the arms,
well, actually, hang on, let me pull
to
this
hold up the body.
Maybe
on like
it's
a
not
flight
as
stand,
crazy as we think. Let me see.
That'd be pretty extreme.
Let me get on Sideshow real quick. Because it almost looks like they all attach to like a frame. Oh, they don't have the pictures here. God damn it.
Yeah.
Let me go to Hot Toys real quick.
Can you zoom in on that center
I'm trying
photo?
to.
I feel like if they had a magnet strong enough to hold a figure on a flight stand,
they'd be using it all the time.
And not only that, but like, you know, anything even gets close to that figure, it's getting sucked right up to that thing, man. Cause
oh no, there's not.
It would have to be pretty strong.
I thought there was like one piece that connected them all. Like, I don't know how the fuck they're gonna do this.
Yeah, that suit's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
No way, man. It's a cool idea, but I don't think this was the place to use it. On a figure that I don't think is going to be very popular, and on a...
I think that's why they did it, just in case it doesn't work.
No, that's fair. But then you're putting it on a suit that I think is just going to get tore up.
Toe up from the flow up.
Interesting, though.
This one better sell out slower than the Wolverine.
Trevor says that the Iron Spider 2.0 was magnetic on the arms. Let's see here. Hot Toys is making their own versions of Labubu. We got this. I mentioned it last week, but yeah, they got the little circle with the string, and they have all the different Ewoks. I'm telling you, bro, they want to cash in, bro. And I was looking at this thing. I don't know how true this is, but PopMart, the company that sells these, I think they were saying they're valued more than like Hasbro and a bunch of other companies combined that make toys. Hasbro, Mattel, and I think there was one other one. Just from
I saw that.
PopMart is valued more?
What?
PopMart is valued more than those companies?
Yes. What'd you say, Dean?
Oh, I was going to say, this is the second post you pulled it from Hot Toys where someone's posted the Duramilaje in the comments.
Oh, and then you got Shane, my sweet Shane. He wants that Blade Runner blaster. Yeah, that's what I said, Alvin. It seemed pretty crazy. Let me see if I can find the quote.
Hey, I remember somebody posted it in the, maybe it was you, Zach, put it in the Patreon chat.
I want Awaken. Also, none of the figures we talked about today cosbabied.
Nice.
Not even Age of Apocalypse Wolverine?
It's Mattel, Hasbro, and Sanrio combined. I don't know what Sanrio is.
Combined? That's crazy.
Combined,
I know
yeah.
PopMart does two of my favorite figures, so.
So, PopMart's valuation as a company is $33.6 billion. Mattel is $5.1 billion, and Hasbro's is $8.7 billion.
Wow.
Granted, that's like, you know, it fluctuates, but like, I mean, they can't keep these fucking things in stock.
What started all of it? Did someone on TikTok start this whole thing?
Well, celebrities have been like me.
Oh, wow.
I'm just kidding. Celebrities have been wearing them, and I think it was in a Lizzo song too.
Oh.
So how long have those things been around then? Because I was thinking like just the last few months.
2 or 3 years.
Oh, no
2 or 3
shit.
years.
Wow.
Yeah. And they have different
newest set
lines too.
Yeah, they have like
There's, like-
vinyl. They have the plush vinyl, which is what I like.
I like the vinyl figures of the girls with the instruments. You could like make like a band. It almost reminds me of like Scott Pilgrim, like the art style.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then there was the those little. They're like naked babies, and they have like leaves on their head, or like a mushroom head, or they're like themed, but they're like little naked
The leaves
babies.
on their mushroom head, or you're saying they had a mushroom head?
No, like their head is a
Their
mushroom.
pintus are out.
No, their pintus are out on the little toys. Yeah, the girls fucking buy
They're
like
patrones.
fuck on TikTok. It's like fucking like more boxes than they can fucking carry.
There's a PopMart store near me. I want to go. I was there like a couple months ago, but I didn't know about Labubu's then. I want to go back and see what else they
There's a
have.
PopMart store here in town, Zach.
Is that a question or is that a statement?
It's a question.
It's a question.
Oh, the way you worded that was very questionable. I don't know actually. I don't think so. I know there's one in Dallas, but
Is there a PopMart store here in San Antonio? Is a
they said
confusing?
Sorry, my apologies. I'm
confused.
My body's not working.
What happened?
Did you really say is there?
Yeah.
Throw the flag.
You gotta rewind that button.
Throw the flag.
I don't
Oh,
have
dude,
points,
I have
bro.
two.
I'll throw the points
Frisco,
for you.
I have 3 shops near me. Holy shit.
Damn, bro. You better go before they burn that shit down, bro, and go ASAP. Save those
Wow,
wizards.
I'm not that close to that part of LA.
Dude, I want the secret rare big into energy so bad. If any of our listeners get one and they don't want it, I'm not paying like market price, but I will pay good money, bro.
He will pay.
That's crazy.
For him to pay anything is
Yeah, exactly, bro. I should just get it at that point. Yeah, these are crazy, bro.
I just want Wicket.
Yeah,
Although
Wicket
I'm
would
not
be
a big
cool.
fan of like the felt accessories. Like that's gonna tear
You don't want to put one of
off.
those on your
It's-
bag, bro?
A Wicket, yeah. I'm just saying I don't like that the accessory, like his little spear is felt. Like that's gonna
Yeah.
bend and tear and rip off. And
I like it. I like it a lot. I'm just glad. You know, I was
Well,
in a group
rip it
and
off and
some
have
idiot
Zach
was
3D print you one.
some idiot was
Yeah.
joking about Labubu's, and I'm like, bro, we're really not that far removed from like like we're crazy, bro. We fucking
Oh,
to make fun of
wow.
Labubu.
Are you
when we collect-
comparing
That's
our
what I'm
hobby
saying.
with Labubu's?
I
Is
am.
that...
I'm absolutely,
Wow.
bro. It's
Crazy.
not a far step, bro. Are you kidding me? We all dress dolls.
We don't
bro.
collect dolls. What? We don't
action
put
figures.
I
accessories.
feel like
on
they're
them.
completely different.
No way, bro.
Like
They're
you
pretty
watch a
similar.
movie, you connect with a character, you relate to someone, it stirs an emotion in you, or you go to the store and see a Labubu with some jeans on. You're like, oh, I have
don't even have
jeans.
Yeah, but then you take
You
that
get the
Labubu.
third-party jeans.
Hang on, here's the thing though. You take that Labubu everywhere with you, bro. And then you meet other collectors, and you have like these human moments with them, bro.
You can have
pretty
human moments with.
Are you taking your
look at
fucking
us.
Luke Skywalker figure out to the mall and meeting strangers, bro? Because that's what
I
I'm
just
doing,
want to
bro.
buy
What we're
one so I
doing
can
right
get laid.
now.
No,
I never
know
would
all
have
of
met
you
Mike
guys.
otherwise.
That's different.
Sorry.
I'm talking about in-person communication.
That's what I'm saying. It's very different. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
You said they were exactly the same.
No, I said they're pretty similar. I think like if you're poo-pooing, what I'm saying is like if you're gonna say like, oh, what you're doing
I'm not
is so dumb.
poo-pooing it, but
No. I'm not saying you. I'm saying this idiot that I had a conversation with in a group today. They're like, this is so dumb. Like these are
Patreon
herd
chat.
mentality people, and I'm like, okay, fucking guy. Had to look at his fucking. He had some.
There was a
questionable
guy
herd
calling you a
mentality
nerd?
Stuff.
dude, the
For
second
collecting
Zach
Labubus?
disagrees with somebody, he goes in their fucking
Dude, I have to,
Facebook
bro.
and starts saving photos
was
and
one
taking
photo.
screenshots from like 2019.
Dude,
It's
I'm just
cra-
saying you come at me, bro.
Never get Zach mad because he'll fucking
Dude, I'll fucking find out, bro. I should
It's
be an investigator,
concerning,
bro.
actually.
Dude, I'm just saying,
Wow.
bro. You can't come for the king, bro. Dallas and Houston have multiple PopMart stores, yeah. Although I've seen people that have tried to get them at the stores, it's like basically impossible. You have to do like online pickup, Eddie, where you like basically pay and then you go and pick it up in the store. And yeah, the in-store availability is pretty cooked right now. But anyways, we'll see how these do. But it reminds me of Funko, right? Like Hot Toys saw
Yeah.
Funko and then they made Cos Baby, and it's like,
Yeah.
then I feel like Hot Toys needs to be the trendsetter, not the trend follower.
They were
But yeah.
at one point.
Well,
They lost it.
yeah, they lost it, bro. Too many re-releases, too many reissues.
Look at John.
I know.
Wow.
I don't give a shit about this. Mondo, feel bad for his postman. How dare you, Starfresh? Mondo Carnage. Okay. Yeah, he's still delivering the mail like a good boy, though.
Oh, wow.
I have the Mondo symbiote, and it is just okay. Wait, this is out already, Manny? What the fuck? You have that Carnage already. Why are we covering this? Is this new or is this old? Or is it a
No, it
reissue?
dropped yesterday, sometime this week.
Maybe it's a reissue.
They've done that before. They did that with what's her face? Rogue? Rogue?
Wait, how did you buy it today?
How did he already have it today?
Did it go live this morning?
Wait, how do you?
Well, maybe
Oh,
when
maybe
he
he's
says,
saying
"I
maybe he's
got
saying
it,"
he's loving
he
it,
bought
like he
it.
loves. Yeah, okay. I got you.
Oh.
Manny, sweet Manny.
There you go. Pre-order.
Sam says if a guy who collects My Little Pony is called a brony, what is a guy that collects Labubus?
A Labubro.
Boobro.
Wow.
Oh, that's good, bro. I'll give you points for that. That was good. On the spot.
Pretty sick, Eddie.
Thank you.
No, I meant you should go see a doctor. There's something wrong with you.
Jesus. Oh man, that one's better. That one's better.
Had to put that one behind closed doors.
I missed the joke.
Oh, it's in the private chat.
Private chat.
It's there for you.
Wow! How dare you, Mike?
That one made me dizzy.
How dare you, Mike? Minus points. Sorry, I was typing to Eddie's question. We have a 75,000 subscriber giveaway. We have the Hot Toys Mark 50 donated by the lovely Natalie G.
Lovely Natalie G. Also, if you win and you want me to
Wait, is the show over?
sign something,
The
no,
fuck, bro?
it's
Do you not know we have a?
it's like the mid credits.
Is it?
God. Okay, Mike. You know what?
Honestly, I felt like
This is like
This
a
is it.
play. You got the. Well, it's almost it. We're not far.
Yeah,
what
but if you
happens.
win and you want me to sign something, I'll because I'm gonna ship it, so I'll sign something
Wow.
for you.
what if you
If you
accidentally
want.
ship it to me?
I wanted to sign something too. We should. We should both sign it.
Well, it was my idea, so
I'd rather just have
Okay.
Dean.
Okay, Mike. Let's get him out of here. Never to be seen again. Straight to El Salvador for him.
oh wow.
Yeah, I'm not too
let's
concerned about that.
see. Yeah, Mike's a white guy. Get right out.
Okay.
We have the Bo-Katan donated by Lane the Legend Kramer. Charlie, they're blazing through the show due to issues. Yeah, I've already had to make a break, if you will, but twice. Maximum Spider-Man, the greatest Spider-Man money can buy in this scale.
Well,
And 4 t-shirts donated by 16Fix by our sweet boy on the mic, as we call him. Dude, he's so famous, bro. I can't believe how famous he is. Dude, he got a lot of airtime too, bro. Let's see here. We got some stuff. Mike's Wonderland, Zach's Adventure World. Mike, you're making some bourbon cup. What are they called? Coasters?
yeah, they're just coasters. Yeah, I saw them when we, me and some friends of mine went down and hit the Bourbon Trail a few months ago, and I said,
the Oregon
I'm not
Trail.
going to pay for these. I'll just make them. So, yeah, pretty cool. Check it out. If you're interested, let me know.
They are pretty
There
cool.
you go. You also joined Etsy.
What the?
Yeah, I joined Etsy, and they tried to kick me off 2 days later. So,
When are they gonna stop? When are they gonna leave the white man alone, Mike?
I can't catch a break, man.
They kicked
Can't
you
catch
off?
a break. Dude,
Dude.
almost, dude.
Yeah.
What'd you
Warner
do?
Brothers was
They pulled all my
was
shit
on his
down
ass,
for
bro.
IP infringement.
Honestly deserved.
What
to be
IP?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just so much shit on Etsy.
That was my bitch. Yeah.
Damn, this dude on the live stream has a broken neck, bro. I wonder if Marco did it to him.
Wow. You were still watching that?
I can't help it, bro.
That's more interesting
Watching
than
real work
CW.
being done, bro.
No, it's not.
There you go.
If there was anything
Um,
more boring than a YouTube live stream, it's that. That's why Marco's there.
The
What do you say?
Fantastic
They couldn't get anybody
Four-
else to go?
He's
You're
gonna
probably
start posing a figure pretty soon on there.
Oh no.
Well,
That's when it's gone horribly wrong.
we have the Herbie concession vessel.
It's pretty dope.
It's actually, honestly, we might be cooking here. Okay, I know I talked a lot of shit about this
Wow.
movie, but we might be fucking cooking here. It's a large popcorn, a large drink, and a candy, and this vessel stores all three. I don't even understand how that.
Well, it's a cup. Because you see the straw out of his head.
Oh, I thought that was
shit.
his antenna.
It's a cup.
Damn, bro, we might
And-
we might have cooked here, bro.
I don't know where the
Okay.
popcorn goes. Maybe in the
Probably right
back?
here. Maybe the cup twists off, and you have like a place to put a skill or
That
something.
is kind of cool. I didn't realize it was all three.
The arms look like they move, so he may actually just hold the popcorn bucket.
Oh,
Damn, they might have
that's pretty
fucking
cool.
cooked here. You have the character totem cups. I was so out of it. I read this as foam cups thing. I was like, that's fucking horseshit. But these are like kind of like Funko Pop styled. Each of them represent the character. I think that's pretty cool. Although I think for what's her name, Invisible Woman or Fantastic Woman,
Invisible.
Fantastic.
Maybe a clear cup would have been better. I don't know. Who am I to judge?
They could have, done that better.
Galactus, bro. People are saying they want to buy this for their Hot Toys, which I think would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
dude, they are fucking cooking. And then the character popcorn tins, there's 6 of them. This is AMC. Honestly, might have fucking dropped the mic, in my opinion. There's something we all wish we could do.
Yeah, these look incredible. I didn't put them in the chat, but have you guys seen the ones for the Superman movie? They look absolutely terrible.
Is it that robot?
No, it's like it looks like an actual the actual popcorn machine. Like it's just that with like Superman flying out of it or something. It's not good.
Oh, I don't think I've seen those yet.
I hope they're making more, because those, if that's any hope for how the movie's going to be.
Is this real? This isn't real. The underwear?
No, not that one. Not that one. No.
Oh, okay.
That'd be funny though.
Oh, here we go. What the fuck?
Herpes available in Canada. I think so.
That's
herpes. That's not it. I'll see if I can find it for you.
Yeah. Wow. This might be the best of these that I've seen in a long time. Like, you had the Jurassic Park one that was like a T-Rex head, but you could fit fuck all popcorn in there. They have to give you a whole other popcorn bucket. So I feel like we're losing the plot here. You know what I'm saying? We're losing the fucking plot. This is
so
cool.
You're just gonna ignore the Sonic the Hedgehog ones that were pretty goated?
I don't remember those.
Did we cover them on the show?
Oh, it was a Sonic. It was a Sonic. No?
Let's look.
Yeah, it's a Sonic head, and
For
then there's
3?
another one where he's holding the. It's like a whole Sonic.
Oh
yeah,
holding the popcorn.
That one was cool. That's the cool one. Yeah,
that's the cool one.
I don't hate it.
I just put the Superman one in the show sheet chat.
It's just not Herbie, bro. Herbie's fully loaded, bro.
It would be cool if it was Herbie fully loaded.
Well, let's...
fully loaded with damn illegals.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, that doesn't look awful.
I think it's
It
pretty
looks
lame.
horrible.
It's stupid.
He's
It's
eating up.
fucking
He's eating up
He's
the
like,
popcorn.
let me in.
Yeah.
Oh, let me in.
He's making the popcorn.
Superman doesn't make
Oh,
popcorn.
he's making the popcorn. Okay, that's
Yeah.
pretty
This
cool,
is-
actually.
No,
This
I
is
don't
your
like it.
Superman movie, huh, Mike? This one right
No.
here? This is what we're. Wow.
I'm hopeful.
Koreans is the last popcorn bucket I got was from Babe the Pig. Yeah, the
last one
Dune
I got was
popcorn
the
bucket
alien
is
one.
still pretty good.
I thought the alien one was my favorite.
I think the last one I was able to get was Black Panther 2, and it was back when they were just doing like metal.
Mission Impossibles was pretty sick. It's like a suitcase. It was pretty cool.
Damn, bro. Should make a Labubu popcorn tin.
Oh, Jesus.
We got some trailers. I don't necessarily want to watch all of them, but we have the 007 First Light trailer, featuring Tom Cruise.
What?
Yeah, it's
Kinda.
weird.
That's Ethan
It
Hunt,
literally-
bro.
Yeah, I thought it was an Ethan Hunt game,
Yeah, so did
Like,
I.
That'd be amazing.
but it's like day one James Bond essentially. Like they give him the title 007 and like his first night out.
We already saw that in the movie, bro.
Did we?
Yeah, but this
Yeah,
is a
and,
handsome James Bond.
Casino
Wow.
Royale.
Casino
beginning,
Royale
remember
was
he
his
kills that-
first mission?
Yeah, that's where
Yeah,
he
they
gets
rebooted
his-
the franchise, and he killed those 2 guys, and then she gives them the 00 status.
Yeah.
Oh, what the
Actually
hell?
pretty
It's been a
dope.
while since I've seen Casino Royale.
Yeah.
I just thought he was always James Bond in that.
Well, no, he's always James Bond, but the 00. 00 means you have the
that's what
license
I
to kill.
Weird.
Which
So
is
a lot
crazy,
of people
Dean,
are saying
because
this looks like Nathan Drake.
It does look like Nathan Drake to me.
Yeah, everyone's bankrupt on ideas. They're just fucking.
dude, someone should Photoshop this as a flashlight.
Wow.
Marvel, I'm not even Fighting Souls. We'll say that it's a new fighting game on the PS5. It looked pretty good. Although
looks cool.
The Marvel vs. Capcom game, they just released it, I think last year, and it's, all the classic games.
That's what I
and
thought.
I'm wondering
what this is gonna be.
What this is gonna add to it.
I thought this was gonna be a Marvel vs. Capcom game because they're very stylized.
Yeah.
But, and it's a pretty early trailer. But I was like, damn, your roster needs to be a lot deeper than this.
Yeah.
Because it's like 4-on-4, so it's like you need more than 8 characters in the game. So, and Marvel's got a deep ass roster. So, but I mean, even if you look at something like Marvel Rivals, there's not that many characters.
Yeah.
So,
I just think it's gonna be tough to top. When you already have a compilation disc for like $40 of like a bunch of Marvel vs. Capcom games, I feel like it's gonna be real tough because you're talking about arguably the greatest or one of the greatest arcade fighting games.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it can't be done, but Sean says it might be a micro purchase. Yeah, it's got a lot to live up to. Dean, what was this? The Expanse Osiris Reborn?
yes. Oh my god. This got me so fucking hyped. Okay, I have a bunch of fucking bones to pick with everybody.
Even
This week,
What the fuck did I do?
yeah, what
not you guys, just in general. Hear me out.
All right.
So this week was like they did the state of play last week, and then this week they did the summer showcase. And then I think like the Xbox one was the day after. The summer showcase was a 4-hour stream. Maybe 30 minutes was actual trailers. They would show a trailer and then they would have some asshole on screen talking about being a developer on the next game you're about to see. For like fucking 10 minutes. It's like, just show me your fucking game. Like, I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Let me see the goddamn game. And it was like so fucking frustrating to watch. And I'm like, there was like a fucking music video at some point. And then like a fucking like 20-minute mockumentary about making a game. And it was like, it was so fucking stupid. And I'm sitting there watching this thing like, all I want is to see the games come out. Because like Square Enix was going to announce a game. The new Resident Evil was going to be announced. Like, all this cool shit was like, and it's like, I have to sit there because you don't really know when they're going to showcase their game. And I'm just like, what the fuck is all this bloated nonsense? Just like a fucking circle jerk of fucking game developers, like fucking being holier than thou, thinking they're doing the fucking Lord's work. Like, we make games for the play. It's like, no, you don't. Shut the fuck up. You make games to make money. You don't really give a fuck about what you're doing. Shut the fuck up. It's just like so fucking gross, dude. It was fucking pathetic. State of play. Bam, trailer, bam, trailer, bam, trailer. Then you might have a developer be like, hey, we're excited to announce our new game. Check it out. They show a trailer, and then they come back on screen. They're like, demos available today. You're like, fuck yeah. Then they move on. The fucking summer showcase was a fucking nightmare to watch. I was so fucking pissed. I was on a Discord call with Rainer, and he ended up having to turn it on because I was like fucking screaming at my fucking monitor like, shut the fuck up and show me the games. Like, he was like, "What is happening?" I'm like, "Turn it on! Look at this fucking nonsense." It was a nightmare. So I just wanted to rant about that because it pissed me off. So then the Xbox showcase happened like the day later. I don't have an Xbox, so I didn't really tune in. But then like all the other game companies that I guess didn't want to pay all the money to have their game showcase started releasing trailers. And this came out, The Expanse: Osiris Reborn. I have talked very highly about The Expanse as a television show. It's based on a book series, I believe by the same name. It's such a cool fucking show. I love it. And they announced this game. It doesn't have anything to do, as far as I could tell, it doesn't have anything to do with the story of the show, but it's in the universe. You know, so you might run into a couple characters you recognize. But this is like a open space RPG. And it looks so fucking cool. The trailer was dope, and then they showed like actual gameplay in this trailer. Oh man, it got me fucking hyped because again, I like The Expanse. I would love to, you know, spend more time in that universe. And if they're gonna let me fucking fly ships and like do missions in it, I'm all for it. So this has me super hyped. If you want to watch the trailer, I highly recommend it. It's bad. It's kind of long, so probably don't watch it now. But you know, when the show's over. Sorry, I had to.
What happened?
Fuck you.
So what is? I guess can you give us like the plot of the game? Like what's?
I don't know what the plot is.
They didn't give you in that 45-minute pay to play or.
It's like an announcement trailer. Like no.
Oh.
They showed some guys boarding a ship. They find some weird fungus thing infecting the crew, and then that's where the trailer
that's the
ends,
plot.
so.
Yeah.
That's probably not the plot, but
Feels like a plot.
It felt very plotty to me.
I mean, have you ever played a video game before? What are you talking about? That could be a side mission. Like, what are you talking about?
But I mean, if that's what they're leading with, I mean, yeah. But sometimes in a game they have one little event that.
Yeah, an
becomes the
overarching plot. But how am I supposed to know that's what it is? I don't know what the plot is.
You know, I don't know. I mean, I thought you like knew all about this. That's what I was asking.
I don't. Like I said, it doesn't have anything to do with the original movie or show. Because the show is like like. Did you play Mass Effect?
Nope.
Or you know who else ripped off Mass Effect? Fucking that stupid fucking game I hate from Todd Howard. The universe game.
Starfield?
Yeah, Starfield. They find an artifact and then you get visions and you're like, holy shit, like this fucking cataclysm thing is headed our way, and then you start, you know, trying to piece together what the fuck is going on. It's kind of like that. So
Is that what Assassin's Creed was like too?
Yeah, I think so.
No, the Assassin's Creed was you go into the Animus and you could like live the Animus.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, but they go and they find the artifacts, and that's how they piece it together to find that orb. Or
They're
whatever.
looking
It's been
for
a
the
minute.
Holy Grail.
No.
Yeah. Yes, they're looking for the Holy Grail.
Maybe
the Holy Grail.
I'm not gonna. It doesn't sound right to me, but I don't remember it enough to argue with you, so I'll give you it. But anyway, they go and they see visions, and they're looking for something. It's the same fucking story. Everybody rips off everybody.
Yeah,
that's what happened in episode 8 or 9, right? Just that dagger, bro.
Oh god. Yeah, oh my god, this dagger's killed so many people. You've been walking around with Anakin's lightsaber this whole fucking time and you didn't have visions of him fucking murdering children? Shut the fuck up, dude.
I think she did when she first touched it.
No. She saw the fucking boiler room of the fucking Cloud City.
Yep. There she goes.
It was cleansed in the boiler room.
Is that what you call it?
Well,
anyway,
yeah.
I'm excited.
And Patreon in, let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, something like that. The next cycle after these letters go out, we're gonna be sending everyone 2 random stickers from our host figure collection line. That'll be a wet your whistle because we're going to do the full team as individual stickers, and so this will be your way to get some early, and then as we go we'll start releasing 1 or 2 stickers a month for the whole team. We're still working on Eddie's sticker. I know Sean said he wanted one. Pete wants one, so there'll be a bunch of these coming out. So if you want them, patreon.com/collectingweekly. They'll be coming out soon.
Are you going to keep track of who gets what in the early release? Or is it a chance of getting doubles or not completing the set?
Well, I think the only way to not complete the set would be, like, I guess if someone quits and they don't want a sticker made, or
he's looking at you, Eddie.
What the hell? Or
is that why you held off on mine?
No, I held off on yours because well, first off, you could only order 7 samples.
Listen, I didn't want to come out looking like Marco.
Well, exactly. So we fixed your design. It looks much better.
It looks really good.
I don't think you've seen the final version, actually. Let me show you.
Debut it right here, live.
Debut it live. Oh, she's gonna fucking hate it too, but it's too late. We're not editing this any.
Still
further.
look like somebody from King of the Hill.
Yeah. So the only way to not get them all is to, I guess, is to cancel the Patreon. Oh, what the hell, Chris?
Mike, the dark side. Why do you get a red lightsaber?
Wait, Chris, what the hell? You deleted it from your Google Drive. Oh, let me see. Maybe it's in my Google
Chris.
Drive. Let me see.
That feels personal.
Hang on. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Disregard that, Chris. Disregard. This is the new Eddie sticker.
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's
pretty
good.
good. Much better than the original one.
I like it.
That's good.
There we go.
Much less forehead.
Much less King of the Hill.
But did you have the right Batman logo on the card there, though?
I don't.
Wow.
Mike, you're asking a lot here. So essentially, like, some of these will get foil variants. So this might be the only way to get the non-foil variant. But yes, this will be a fun way to collect the CW hosts. And people have asked, are they magnets? No, even better, they're stickers. So there's that.
that Badfish one is incredible.
It really is. It's pretty good.
I love the Badfish one.
Also, don't ask me for a specific one. You're just gonna get what you get. You get 2 random ones. Also, Dean, we made a breakthrough on Wednesday. We got through the blockade, bro. Dream Suds, baby.
Fucking vanilla.
It's getting released, baby. Dean and I confirmed the scent profile for the Dreams Suds.
The fragrance
profile. Thank you.
Dean's ass crack.
One could be so lucky. So we're going to. I think the way we're going to do it is if you're in the top tier, you'll get one for free. If you're not in the top tier, you can order one, or I guess multiple, and then shipping will just be a flat rate.
It'll really be soap.
Yeah.
Okay, I need the soap.
And I think the way we're gonna do it is there might be, like, obviously on the package there's gonna be this sticker. I'm hoping to get it in foil, and then also, maybe include a second sticker. Like, so you have one on the package and then one, but it'll be super limited. I think there'll only probably be like less than 25 to 30.
Is there a hole in this soap too?
Jesus Christ.
There will be.
When I'm done with it, there will be.
Yeah, you need to clean your Pinot.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Peen 2. Okay, Sam. Does Axe come with the Lulu? You fucking guy. But anyway, stay tuned for that. We'll buy supplies here in the next week or so. And then we'll start getting into production on that. Dean, can we say a shout out to the Patreonies, please?
Wow, we're at the end of the show already?
That's all right.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but you said that like way earlier.
No. I felt it was coming.
Dean's clean ween, dear Lord.
So if we get the $25 membership, do we get variants? I assume you mean for the figure stickers. So the variants would be released in all the tiers. I mean, I guess maybe we could do a $25 variant. I wasn't planning on it because I think that's not great. But the benefit is for the $25 tier, you'll get double. So for the random distribution, you'll get 4 different stickers instead of 2. And then for the for the monthly drops, you'll get 2 of each of them. So you have 1 to rock, 1 to stock.
Nice.
Yeah, speed run due to unscheduled pit stops.
Give a quick shout out here. Can you move the logo? Captain Ford, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, King Louis, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, Equan, Chris Valserino, Ben Thomas, David Jones, Sam Gillis, Eric Switzer, Six Guns Figs, Billy Badfish, Luke Skywalker, Griffin Campbell, Aaron Broverman, Comics, just Comics. Okay. Sweet Danny Lee, Dee Martin, Big Ol' Fern, Caesar Marquin. What's it supposed to say? I want to get it wrong.
Yeah, well, I have to look on Patreon. They moved everything around, and on my phone, the notification just said comics. But I know it's one of our listeners. I just can't remember their full username. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Sweet Danny Lee, Dee Martin, Big Ol' Fern, Caesar Marquin, Mark Phelps, Lisa Martin Vamosky, Jose CZ, Tukathri Wa, Aries Sports Heel, Alvin J, Arelis Delgado, Toy Cartel, Sean Forster, Manny Fresh, 369, damn, she's fine. Joe Chutbeeks Corpus, Pablo Meza, Cam Collects, Mr. Musashi, Sith Scale Collector, Jared G, Alberto Cortez, Big Rib, the Big Donk, Trevor Weed, Darren Elderton, Dalmadon, Stephen Purchase, Sean Usby, Stephen Maria Stanley, Eddie Mansonaris, Louis Bennett, Shift Parent, Exodus, Abe Dunk TV. Oh, I totally forgot. Gigi the Judgmental and Classy Thomas. We love you.
There we go.
Love you all.
No one cared about the new Predator show?
Killers or something?
That was a movie. That was on a show.
That was a movie.
We talked about that when it came out.
It
or is there a
kinda
new
has-
show?
No, it's a movie, but it has
It just dropped this week.
Well, we could talk about it. I've watched it.
I think we
That
talked
was-
about the trailer.
Yeah.
10 out of
We'll
10.
circle back. We'll
Amazing.
circle back. We'll circle back. May, June
It's gotta
Patreon
go,
benefits. We have the OxCon sticker and the Toy Show sticker. It's the best movie. I don't know what you're talking about. The Predator one? It's really good. The Hot Seat, $5 a month, gets you the digital benefits. $7.50 gets you stickers sent straight to your door every other month. $15 and $25 gets you figure fix assistance, and the Water Guy tier gets you double. Hey, just increased Patreon. What's up, Manny? Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. I'll give Manny a round of applause. $25 gets you doubles of all the stickers we send and the Pog Deluxe set on your first pledge. What tier did he go to? Because I actually need to see if we have Pog Deluxe sets.
I was just gonna ask if you have those.
I'm pretty sure I at least have 2. Let's check. Yeah, Aaron. Oh my God, there's a lot of comments here. You just talked about the Predator Killer Kills. How did I get that? Damn, the chat's going crazy. Talking to me like that, bro.
There's a lot of
no, yeah, it's a great movie,
passive
bro.
aggressive.
No, sorry. The reason why I was confused was because they said the Predator show, but it's a movie. That's why I was confused. I'm trying to see. Hey, Manny Fresh. Manny, I'll double check if we have the Pog Deluxe sets. If not, we'll order some. And then if you're in San Antonio, we can meet up for lunch, or I can mail it to you. Just let me know what you like.
He's
we have
gonna
channel
make you
members.
buy lunch.
Well, I don't buy lunch. I get bought lunch, first off.
Yeah.
12-inch Moose Stream, Absolute Irwin, Alex Black. I'm just kidding, by the way. Aurelius Delgado, Aaron Salazar, Aaron Broverman,
No,
Ben
it's
Thomas,
not.
Big Rib, Bob Dylan, Chris V, Clinton Martin, CT603, DJ. Also, let me know what that means, Aaron. There's a lot of comments without context, so it's... Wait, is it a show or a movie? Because when I watched it, it was just like... I just pressed play once, and it played everything.
It's a movie, but
It's
it's
a
like
movie.
short
It's like
stories
a... Okay, gotcha.
combined
Yeah.
into a
CT603,
movie.
It's
DJ.
got like 3 or 4 chapters.
Okay, Eddie Money Mendez, Gare Bear, Harry Dempsey, Hodor, Howard Potts, Mike's Adventure World, Manny Fresh 369, Jake, Just Another Friday Night, Justin Sports Card, Jazzy, King Dingaling, Luke Skywalker, LV Avenger 702, Figure in a Bubble, Mr. Sketch, OG Fan, 16 Figure Focus, Philip the Fool, Ron E. Okay, no Lulus will be given out at lunch, Charlie, let's be clear. S Beam, Sam Gist, SpongeBob SquareBalls, Stephen Krett, Trevor Weed, Universal Key, and Yomo. You can become a YouTube channel membership by scanning the code there. You get loyalty badges, custom chat emojis, and member shoutouts. There's a look at the chat emojis and the member icons, excuse me. We also have a TeePublic, and looking at the network, we have OFAC going live, I believe this Thursday. We have After Dark tonight or tomorrow at 10:30. Do I need to? I'm sorry, Sean. I'll add you right now. Movie night, Small Talk, and OFAC alternate Thursdays, and just on the Friday night on Fridays. Dean, is there any shout-outs that you would like to give?
Is there any shout-outs I would like to give? Shout out to our boy Marco for fucking doing his Metro Cable 14 live stream.
Jesus Christ.
12-hour live stream. I don't know how long he's in it, but God
No
damn.
wonder he can't be here, bro. He's on Metro 14,
Is he
bro.
filibustering? What is he doing out there?
Dude, he's busting all right.
I don't know, man. He's like a city councilman or something. He's
Spending his
important.
taxpayer money, man.
Actually, I think Trump actually talked about that thing that he's trying to do. Said it was over budget. I'll change it right now, Sean. I'm sorry.
I called Marco. He's a good guy.
He should
They
be
gotta get
arrested.
their budget in order, raise the deficit, increase the spending, send in the National Guard. Marco needs to be protected at all costs. He's a good guy. He really is. A lot of people say it. It's all right.
Wow.
Shout out to Ben for working his ass off, but still chiming in the chat.
Little Marco. That's what they call him.
Little Marco. Little Big Ben. He's big in the pants.
Wow. I guess let's circle back real quick. Have you guys seen Predator Killer of Killers?
No.
Yes.
What'd y'all
You
think?
can talk
Who
about it.
has-
I'm not gonna
without
watch it.
without spoiling it. I
You're
guess.
not gonna watch it, Dean.
It's pretty
You gotta
awesome.
watch it, dude. You like cartoon stuff. You'll like it.
It's pretty good.
You like cartoons?
It's pretty. There you go. I got you, Sean. My apologies. It's pretty good. I think what Trevor is saying is correct. The ending to Killer of Killers is a little unbelievable. I didn't like the third story, but I guess it's because it's so different from a normal Predator encounter.
So, without spoiling it, Zach, do you mean when they all get together?
No. The
Or-
third person story.
With the pilot, okay.
Yeah, I didn't like that. However, I can see it, but like the logic behind some of the things that were happening, I'll put it in the private chat. I was just like, okay, I guess.
Well, like when he's hanging outside the plane.
Well, just basically that whole third act was just weird.
Yeah, it's a little far-fetched.
But, I guess...
And him
whatever.
being able to fly a...
Yeah.
I guess that's spoiled. That's...
Now,
yeah,
I will say, though, really, Cypress is the Pilot was the best one. My favorite was the Samurai one. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think that was the best one.
That was so good.
That one was really good. And just
I think
the
also-
references was cool. Do you know that the samurai from Predators voiced the samurai in this movie?
I didn't, but that's pretty
The
cool.
one that he fights the dude with the suit on and the samurai sword. That's why they kind of did that same homage scene where they like run past each other, the brothers and they slice.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought that was really dope.
Dude, that whole movie was pretty good. It was unexpected. I thought it was a TV show, like an animated show. And so when I saw that it was like a, hour 45, 2-hour movie, I was surprised. I would say it's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. I will say I feel like it's kind of suffering from like the Star Wars isms where like there's like that one Easter egg prop that keeps getting brought up everywhere, But
oh yeah,
Yeah, but I feel like
other than that, it worked.
It did,
and it's
work
also
in this
funny
case.
because like at the end, God, I really don't want to get into spoilers. I think it's really interesting because they're people from different cultures and they're trying to interact, but they don't have, basically anything in common. Maybe the samurai and the pilot just a tiny bit, but I think it's so funny. And I think by the end of the final act, like they all kind of forge like this very unique, I wouldn't say friendship, but like, I think they all understand each other. Yeah, bond. There you go. It was really good.
I enjoyed it a lot too. That fourth act
so much.
As I was watching it, the first few minutes, I got caught thinking this isn't very realistic. This wouldn't happen. And then I had to remember what I was watching, right? A show about fucking Predator. So I just kind of put that out of my mind, and I definitely enjoyed it. It was really cool. I hope they make more of them.
Yeah. I was actually, at first I didn't think I was gonna like it because I was actually pretty bored with the Viking scene, like the Viking story in the beginning. I was like, dude, this is supposed to be the Viking one, and I'm not into it. And then once we got through the Viking thing and into the samurai, then I was super into it. And then by the end, I was like, this is fucking awesome. But
yeah, I think what they're saying in the chat, like the implications of this are pretty interesting. But I think its own canon kind of perhaps doesn't agree with that. I don't know. I don't know. Because Arnold's movie is referenced in other movies, so it's like I don't know. Sorry, Cyber.
That wasn't.
I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, I guess. There's no real spoiler. I could tell you what they showed at the end.
No, please don't do that.
That's a spoiler.
Yeah, I would say just to Trevor's point, I don't think that's true because that third act takes place, in 1941? So Predator and Predator 2 has not happened yet.
Yeah, but no,
but there's a time skip, I think.
No, I don't think there is. I mean, there's nothing.
Do you think the final act takes place in the 40s?
All right, I gotta say some stuff after this ends.
Nah, don't spoil it.
After the live ends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that implied. So I realized that there is some time jumps based on the first couple acts, but there's nothing to imply a significant time jump after the third one.
There is, but I can't say it without spoiling it.
All right, we'll talk about it after. That's it.
Well, there you go. I would disagree a bit, but I guess we'll talk after the stream. But yeah, shout outs. I would give a shout out to Reverse Zeo. He had posted on his Instagram today that he's stepping away from the hobby, and I think it was great that a lot of people were, chiming in, sending him well wishes, and I hope that
showing support.
That whatever he's got going on, that he knows that his collecting friends are here for him, and he can reach all of us at any time for any reason, and hopefully he lands on his feet, whatever he decides to do. I think he said he's just got some changes going on, but we love you, Carlos, and hopefully you'll be back in the hobby another day soon. But yeah, that's my shout out that I want to give.
I love you, Zio.
Yeah, real quick also, on Facebook, the auxiliary group, we put up a link to a card for Thomas that we're working on for his family. So if you guys want to sign that, you just click the link and it, you should be able to add some well wishes. But that's pretty much all I want to plug. Eddie, anything you want to shout out?
Nope.
All right. Well, anyways, I'm Zach.
I'm Dean.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Mike.
Love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Bye.
What was that? What are you giggling about?
Oh, on my end, Mike was barely getting the word off, and you were like cutting him off.
Oh no, I think.
Dude, I always get off. Don't worry about me.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, there you go.